So who we got? Man opened fires on girlfriend, escaped from his deadly attack. Man opened fire as girlfriend escapes from his deadly attack. Let's see what they really talking about.
Stop moving. Stop moving. Lay down on the ground. Sprawl out. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands.
Oh, shit.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
That bitch start off with that, yeah. That boy ain't down yet.
Moments before he opened fire, the man realized that his girlfriend had somehow escaped from his claws.
Some blood in the car, and 3 windows are shot out, as well as a bullet hole through the windshield.
Sounds like the victim is the hospital on the shopping alarm.
One by one, the secrets unraveled, exposing the dark and twisted mind of the attacker.
He's saying there's somebody's going to the house where she lived, or he's going there to put people.
But the situation was about to take an even worse turn.
One concern that was very high on our list was that he was going to come to the hospital and try to finish her off.
Most of the footage in this video has never been seen before. On July 8, 2018, a 911 call came into the Marion, Ohio Police Department from a neighbor who was extremely terrified by what he had just witnessed.
911, where's your emergency?
Yeah, there's a shooting on Bain Avenue.
What's the address?
It's, he's got a gun, he's shooting everybody.
Okay,
On Bain Avenue, it's down for High Street.
Bain High?
Bain High, hurry, please. He's the back door with a gun, he's getting ready for the back door, hurry, please.
Officer Joe McDonald quickly responded to the call, but as soon as he got there, he realized there was a major problem.
We didn't have a house number, we didn't have names, we definitely didn't know who our suspect was.
What house are we looking for, Com1?
I don't know. I'm going to say down this alley. A couple houses, half a block.
Okay, thank you.
With no clear lead to go on, Lieutenant Radcliffe also stepped in to help with the case. He headed straight to the location the caller had mentioned, hoping to find the person who had been shot.
Our concerns were the gunman could be anywhere.
And if anything, why you didn't just trace the call back to the person who called? He was like right there by the action.
Start shooting, you don't want anybody innocent getting hurt.
I'm coming around the garage and going up into the small driveway, and I immediately see a live round laying on the ground.
15, were you clear? I've got a live round back here. We're just going to keep secure of the house until you can give us for
You got to just be completely cautious and ready for any kind of firearm fight.
But before any confrontation, they got word that the victim had already managed to escape from the shooter. She had run to the hospital on her own, desperate to save her life.
Was the victim hit? I'm on the phone with this.
I mean, it took y'all a while to get there. If she done made it all, she done escaped him, made it all the way to the hospital, that's wild.
Sounds like the victim is the hospital on the shopping alarm.
About a mile away, at Marion General Hospital, the woman had shown up with a gunshot wound. Officers were quickly sent there, and the first thing they spotted was what they believed to be the victim's car parked outside, showing the severity of the attack.
Some blood in the car, and 3 windows are shot out, as well as a bullet hole through the windshield. 2 car seats in the back seat. Do we know?
So it looked like she was already in the car trying to escape, and he started shooting at her and shit. But for how he didn't drive after her, like she drove off and what he did.
Any kids were involved? So tell me the situation. She rolled up here in this, our victim.
What I know is, yes,
break for an address.
she was shot. She drove herself here. I don't know where she was shot at.
Right on.
She looked like she has a bullet here, right here. I did not see her. And there's one in her arm. There's really trying to see. But she's saying there's somebody's going to the house where she lived, or he's going there to put people.
The attacker was still at large and could pose a danger to others. But before anything else, the officers went inside the hospital to check on the victim and understand her condition at that moment.
It all started as a dream, a spark, a bright idea bursting with potential. But somewhere along the way, the dream got crowded. Too many.
Boyfriend?
Yeah, he received a call last week about him harassing us.
This was the victim's boyfriend, Tyler, waiting for the officers.
And shot him, dude. He shot.
I thought the dude who was shooting was her boyfriend or ex. This must be her ex.
Shot her and went to my house to shoot me, and they shot him down, I guess. He had a gun on him when he was at my house talking.
Look like dude got a whole shit bag on his stomach already. Is that a shit bag from him being shot before?
My mom, like he was a Christian missionary and wanted to talk to me.
Who's here right now?
My girlfriend Angelica, the one she was shot, yeah.
Okay, let's just go inside and chill, man. There's nothing.
The victim was 30-year-old Angelica Fry. She already had a son and was pregnant again when she was attacked by her ex-boyfriend, 33-year-old Matthew Lust. To uncover what truly happened and why, officers needed to hear the full story from Angelica herself.
He was supposed to be gone last week, and I found him in my closet this morning.
You probably
He was in my closet this morning.
Oh, so how dude who was just talking as a boyfriend and this dude is a boyfriend too?
There, and we went downstairs because I have my kids with me. I didn't think he was going to be there. He went downstairs and said, "Why'd you bring the kids here?" I said, "Because this is my house, you know. You're not supposed to be here, Matt. I told you, you're not. He's been threatening that he will get hurt."
What the hell was that? Like he wanted to do something with the bag, but ain't do nothing with the bag. Oh, he was trying to tell her to put that in the bag. I was about to say like.
He's been threatening that he will get hurt me and all this other stuff. So when I went, he took those.
You're touching out.
And I called him and I said, yes.
Talking all over the girl and she trying to tell y'all an
Even though
important
the
fucking
officers
story.
tried to get more details from Angelica, all she could tell them was that just a few hours before the attack, Matthew had shown up at her house and threatened her. But the big question was, why? What was the reason for doing this? While Lieutenant Radcliffe was out searching for Matthew, he suddenly made an alarming realization.
I'm thinking, man, that's awful close to the previous call I had earlier in the day with that old gentleman. So my thought is, it could be the same guy.
911, where's your emergency?
Main Avenue.
Okay, what's going on there?
So you tell me the dude who called earlier is the nigga who was doing all the shooting?
My ex was not supposed to be at my house. He had told me he left. I just went there today, and he is there.
Oh, no, all right. She called earlier.
2 hours before the shooting, Angelica had called the Marion, Ohio police, reporting that Matthew had broken into her home. But before she could act,
everything makes more sense now. He broke in a home. He must be an ex or some shit like that.
He did something unthinkable.
And he took a bunch of pills in front of me.
This was an attempted.
Yes.
What's his name?
Matthew Lust.
Who is he to you again? I'm sorry.
He is the father of my kids.
He had attempted to take his own life. This revelation sent a wave of urgency through the officers. Fearing he might snap again, Officer Krebs was quickly dispatched to the reported address.
And what I always say, every time them niggas be clicking out, I'll be like, bro, some drugs, some pills. Nigga be on all type of pills, and that shit had you tripping.
The moment he arrived, he realized something about Matthew didn't feel right.
They say his name was Matthew.
Damn, then his name got to be close to mine.
Right, Matthew? What's up, buddy? Good. You tell me. You Matthew?
Yeah.
What's up today, bud?
Oh, no, that's... She's,
Here, talk to me for a minute.
she's just over-exaggerating.
Okay, what happened?
We just got in an argument.
Okay.
And,
he already knew what the business was. As soon as they came up, he ain't even try to play stupid. She's over exaggerating.
Nigga. Mask, man. It was like 2 of them.
Okay.
And I lied and said it was something else.
All right. Why would you do that?
Well, I guess I was trying to scare her and it worked.
Okay. Why would you want to do that, though? You know what I mean?
I know. I was wrong.
Because, I mean, when you do something like that, this is what kind of happens, you know?
I know.
Whether you mean to or not, you know what I'm saying? Any weapons in the house or anything, bud?
To the Officer Krebs, Matthew looked completely put together. He seemed disturbingly normal for a person who had just attempted to take his own life. Then, Matthew began revealing his messy relationship.
He seemed pretty normal to say he just tried to kill a woman. What the fuck?
With Angelica.
Feeling depressed?
There was a situation.
I get it.
But I mean...
How long you guys been together?
About 10 years.
Kids?
Yeah, 2.
They here?
No, she took them.
She took them?
Yeah.
What happened? What made this get sour today?
She cheated on me.
She took the kids and she in the hospital. This is from escaping from you.
Find out? She took them?
Yeah.
What happened? What made this get sour today?
She cheated on me.
Just find out?
Yeah.
Or officially found out, I guess I should say. Yeah, that stuff's not easy to contend with. I get it. But do you really want to... Do you really want to be with somebody that's like that? You know what I mean?
I know.
I mean, I know she's your baby's your parent, your mom, and that's important. But it happens once. It might happen again.
Had a white dude, the cop ain't even feel comfortable saying baby moms. He know that's like a ghetto term, a ghetto word. So he was like, your child's mother.
And, you know, you're going through the same shit. So maybe it's time for change. Maybe. It's not worth you getting in trouble or having to go through all this stuff again. You know what I'm saying?
From what the officers had learned, Matthew's mental state began to deteriorate right after the couple had ended their years-long relationship, triggering a complete emotional collapse.
Brother, she ain't worth it, dog. It's better out there, man.
Concerned for his safety, the officers suggested that he seek help, completely unaware that this would mark the beginning of everything that would go wrong.
You gotta understand something. When you do something like this, there's repercussions. Okay, I'm not charging you criminally. That's not what I'm getting at. But you're gonna have to go out to the hospital and talk to a counselor. I don't have a choice.
Today?
Yep.
Officer Krebs took Matthew to Ohio Marion General Hospital.
Look at that. No cuffs, no nothing. After you, ain't you heard? What, didn't he shoot that old girl? The hell?
Hospital for his counseling session after he agreed to the officer's request. But just when officers thought the situation was under control, it took a turn for the worse. Matthew fled from the hospital, and that's when the real horror began.
I hope y'all didn't take her to the same hospital that the girl is at, because that'd be extremely stupid.
Hours, the consequences of his escape came crashing down as officers realized that he hadn't run without purpose. He had escaped with a deadly motive.
He gonna find Shorty, and like I said, she better not be in the same fucking hospital. Y'all will be stupid, and it'll be y'all fault. Tripping.
One concern that was very high on our list was that he was going to come to the hospital and try to finish her off.
With this terrifying thought, officers scrambled to secure the hospital, locking down every possible way in or out. However, Matthew never showed up. It set off alarms among the officers, suspecting
he went to the house, or he going to the house that the kid's at, and he going to try to get the new dude, her new dude.
Angelica wasn't the only one in danger. Someone else might be his next target.
We were able to gather information that she was dating another man, and she felt that he may be going to try to kill him next.
By then, officers had realized that Tyler had already left the hospital, unaware of the danger quietly closing in on him. Acting quickly, officers dispatched a search team to locate Matthew. Meanwhile, another officer was sent out to interrogate Tyler's parents to uncover the dynamics shared between the two men.
So you didn't have a chance to talk to your son. What did he say? What's going on? So you were on the phone with him when this was going down, right?
He said, Matt just shot up somebody in the family. I want to make sure you're okay. They told me to go to a safe place, not to come there. And that was when it just like kind of clicked to me, you know, like this really is him.
Did anybody else talk to you about that? I mean, him, your son, grandkids, did you see something?
So that's Matthew's parents.
See something?
At my house?
Yours or I guess there was a previous incident with your son's.
Yeah, I know she was scared of that. Okay. She did call a couple nights ago and said Matt's been driving by there to see if he can find you.
How'd she know that?
He told her, I guess.
Okay.
Because he was staying at his dad's for a while when he first got out of the hospital. Out in the county, and they made records to the sheriff's department. So, but I think he just tells Angelica, letting her know this is what I'm going to do. But then Angelica,
so he'll call her and let him know, yeah, but somebody can fuck you up. Like, that's crazy.
Warns us.
Had begun living separately. According to Tyler's mother, Tyler and Angelica had begun living separately after Matthew's threat. But what led to Angelica's shooting still remained a mystery. However, one thing remained clear. Matthew.
That's what I'm saying. It was a shooting. He was shooting at her, and y'all put him in a car, no cuffs, bring him to the hospital, no cuffs, no nothing. Like, it's not a crime that he just did. Like, that's crazy. It's crazy to me.
Was too dangerous to remain free. Catching him wasn't a choice. It was the only option left. Meanwhile, Officer McDonald discovered a crucial lead on Matthew's whereabouts.
I spoke with dispatch, and I actually got the boyfriend's phone number. I explained to him the situation, told him to go to the hospital because that'd be the safest place for him because there was already officers there. And driving there, I was nervous. I knew if I encountered him, there would more than likely be a shootout.
To his worst fears, Matthew was sitting outside Tyler's house, ready to strike the moment he showed up. To defuse the situation, Officer McDonald stepped out of his car to...
That boy was there waiting. And like I said, he must have already still had a gun on him when he hopped in the cop car and went in the hospital, because he got a gun now. He ain't go all the way home.
Confront him. But what followed next...
How he made it all the way over there when he got a ride in the police car? He wasn't in his car. That means you would have to run all the way to this neighborhood. Like, how?
Next would haunt the officer for years to come.
Hey, sir. You stand up for me? Sir? Keep your hands where I can see you. Keep your hands where I can see you, please.
Yeah, he was ready to go.
Come out here. Come out here.
Ready
Hands
to go.
up.
When people do shit like this, they already made it up in their mind. They ready to go. You know what I'm saying? They like, fuck it. I know I did this, that, and the third. I'm fucked up in the head. Fuck it, kill me. That's what he thinking.
I like that Matthew here.
It looks like him. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up.
John Patterson.
What's your name, sir? John Will? Okay, John, if you do me a favor, just lay down on the ground for me, please. Okay? Keep your hands where I can see them. Stop moving. Stop moving.
Right there,
lay down on the ground.
With his shirt ruffled up at. You can tell he got some.
Sprawl out. Lay down. Don't.
Keep on trying to
your
go
hands
for
up. Keep your hands.
You should have shot.
Don't. Keep
you
your
see
hands
him
up.
reaching? You should have shot right there. He grabbed that bitch. Police should have shot him.
Keep your hands.
You should have
In
shot
the
him.
blink
You
of
should
an
have had your gun
eye,
out.
Matthew reached for the gun in his waistband and opened fire at Deputy McDonald, sending a jolt of terror through him.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
With panic,
Now, how you saying shots fired to the whatchamacallit? Don't you gotta hold that bitch? Gotta hold the button when you say shots fired? When you got both hands on the gun, how you gonna? How you making that call?
tightening his chest, Officer McDonald... With panic tightening his chest, Officer McDonald radioed in for immediate backup.
I was still in my car, hitting all the alleys around where the shooting took place, when I hear Officer McDonald on his radio.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
I immediately started emergency response to his location.
Back at the scene, Officer McDonald knew he was caught in a life or death situation, leaving him no choice.
Nigga, we both got a handgun. You hear me? It's the best of the best gonna win. You hear me? Fuck, you got more training. You should be ready for this. Aim, cover, aim. You know what I'm saying?
But to fight back and regain control.
I returned fire.
Hey,
He's charging me. I turn as fast as I can, and as soon as I catch a glimpse of him, I drive right at him, firing.
In a split second, Matthew dropped to his knees and hit the ground, struck by the officer's bullet.
He's down on the
That's what
ground.
I'm saying. Obviously, you got more training. You supposed to be prepared for shit like this. That's what we got y'all for. That's what we need y'all for.
Keep your hands where I can see him. Don't move.
I move in, I kick the gun away, I nudge him with my foot to...
Wish he could have just hit him once so he could still be alive, so he could suffer and go to jail for life type shit, you hear me?
see if the fight's out of him.
With Matthew down, Officer McDonald cuffed him and called for an ambulance.
Send a squad. He's down.
Other police show up soon as the shit finish happening. Bitch, where was you when I needed you?
Yeah, I got county detective.
He's still moving, so he's still
15
alive.
other direction. Turn around.
Up here.
I go.
That's not even the police. That's a.
Stay in your house, please. Go back.
Now, why would people start coming out their house
Meanwhile,
and shit,
Lieutenant
hearing all these
Radcliffe,
shots? Why would you
accompanied
come
by a
outside to
squad
the
unit,
shots?
arrived. Meanwhile, Lieutenant Radcliffe, accompanied by a squad unit, arrived to take charge of the scene and check on Matthew.
All right, Joe. I'm good. Got him.
Room. One right here.
Through on the stomach?
No.
It's entrance, no exit on the stomach.
Damn, is that shot right there in the middle of his stomach? Don't feel sorry for him.
While the other deputies cleared the scene, Lieutenant Radcliffe stayed with Officer McDonald, offering him support after the traumatic encounter.
Let's make you that. Come on back here, my car.
Niggas getting shootouts every day, B.
Oh, lock. So you can just sit in there. I'll talk to you a little bit. Drink some water from here. Your handgun or your rifle? Shot handgun. Shot the top of the screws and it's smoking right now. So. Back. I tried to shut the car off.
So first time ever shoot somebody on duty?
So what I want you to do is make sure you take Joe's hand down and give him your pocket. Everybody? Yep. Yeah. Pulling down? Yeah,
just bro, that's a grown man. You rubbing on his knee
everybody?
Like that. What the hell?
Yeah. Pulling down? Yeah, just dumps.
No.
Yeah?
Oh, nah, man. They got something else going on over there at work.
With Officer McDonald visibly shaken, Lieutenant Radcliffe drove him back to the station.
My job is now I'm going to take him back to the station and keep him away from everybody, just let him kind of relax.
After everything was over, Officer McDonald was also charged because it wasn't just Matthew who opened fire. Shots were exchanged from both sides. And after speaking with neighbors, it was clear the situation had become a serious safety concern. With neighbors, shots were exchanged, also charged because it wasn't just after everything was over. Officer McDonald was also charged because it wasn't just Matthew who opened fire. Shots were exchanged from both sides.
I know, but the man opened fire on him, so how... Oh, man, that just confused the fuck out of me. What the hell?
And after speaking with neighbors, it was clear the situation had become a serious safety concern. Meanwhile, Matthew, being in a critical condition, was rushed to the hospital. As doctors worked to stabilize him, detectives began piecing together a plausible reason behind the chaos. Fortunately, things cleared up once Angelica recovered and agreed to an interview days after the incident. But what she revealed about him...
All this shit over her. Look at that. All this shit is over her, bro. That's crazy.
Went far beyond a moment of madness.
She must got that fire.
What I do is kind of want to go into some details over the last 24, 36, 48 hours and maybe get a little history on Matt, what you know, what's been going on.
Before when Tyler got shot, Matt decided to start coming around more when he was in the hospital.
Okay.
He started to try to, be more. My mom made me feel guilty. She said he needs to co-parent, doesn't co-parent. So I started letting him come around. But then it got to the point where he's trying to force himself in and try to do this and just things in front of the kids. I was like, no, I'm not doing it. And then we got into an argument and his mom had texted me some stuff. And I said, look, I don't care about him in that fashion anymore. I don't want to be with him. I said, I'm going to kill him, basically. You're going to be with me. You're forced to be with me. You're not allowed to be with anybody else.
According to her, Matthew had begun stalking and harassing both her and her boyfriend Tyler shortly after his release from prison in January, suggesting that his actions weren't just the result of emotional fallout. Not long after that, Matthew had started threatening her, insisting that she leave Tyler, or else he would burn his house to the ground. But the moment Matthew learned about the couple's pregnancy, his obsession took a brutal turn.
And so Monday,
that's what it was. He really was mad she got pregnant. That's how it be. Nigga like, fuck, I already know you moved on, but just now you pregnant, you get married, all this type of shit. Oh no, nigga gotta go interrupt that.
This Monday?
This past Monday.
The second or the
second?
Okay.
At my doctor's appointment. And he said, well, what'd the doctor say? And I said, he just told me how far along I was and just told me that, they won't see anything right now. You can hear the heart, just the typical stuff that they told me. And he's like, you're not. I said, yeah, I am. He said, no, you're going to get an abortion.
You're not having that.
I said, no, I'm not. He said, well, then I'm going to hold you down and I'm going to kick you. I'm going to punch you in your stomach. He's like, I don't care, you're not having it. I said, man, I need an abortion. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, you know what I mean? And he's like, I don't care. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you.
Just days before the shooting, Matthew had attempted to kill Angelica and her baby by pushing her down a flight of stairs at her house. Thankfully, she wasn't hurt, but he didn't stop there. On the day of the shooting, Matthew had returned to her home, and this time with a clear and deadly motive: to shoot her and her unborn baby.
My body was dead in there, and I was like, what are you doing? He's like, oh, I'm just sitting here just trying to decide what I'm going to do. So
Yes, I said, I decided what I'm about to do. So I took off downstairs.
You've been giving her ample warnings.
She's like, I told you not to. He came down. I said, to him, because he's 12. I said, gosh, no. I said,
why is she whispering?
Don't. Whatever he tells you guys to do, don't leave. And because I knew that he's going to tell them to go upstairs. And usually they listen. So I came back downstairs because I had my purse and everything was on, so trying to grab everything. And he's like, I told you not to bring kids here. Are you kidding me? I was like, why? We live here. This is my house. I'm allowed to bring the kids here. I said, and you're not supposed to be here.
In an instant, Matthew snapped and reached for his waistband.
I thought he was reaching for a gun. I freaked the fuck out. So I was like, no, and the kids came running in the room. He pulled out a yellow piece of paper, kind of like that. And he unrolled these pills and popped them in his mouth.
For us, every day is refreshing.
It's how you think.
Whether it's delivering an order to a friendly customer,
gonna make her not have a child. She gonna still have that baby and still go on with her life, and you just gonna be fucked up.
The sink and took a drink of water, like the faucet, and took a drink of the water. I was like, why are you doing that? I was just arguing with him, like, why are you doing that? Like, go upstairs and make yourself sick. Why are you trying to kill yourself? It doesn't make sense. You have a full life ahead of you. Quit doing that. You know what I mean? I was just like, oh my gosh, he's going to die. So something in my head was like, just run.
Sensing immediate danger, Angelica grabbed her kids and bolted from the house, heading straight to her mother's place.
So I called 911 and told them everything that had just happened. I told them about the gun.
Oh, all right. So in that moment, he wasn't shooting at her or nothing. He just took the pills and.
I said, I never seen a gun, but I know he has shells. And I know that he still has that gun, but he told me it was a Bucyrus at his mom's. So they went over there, and evidently he left with them. They took him to the hospital, and they didn't find anything in his system. Supposedly he just took vitamins. But
so he was faking. So he was for real when he was fake. I thought he was just telling that to the police. So he really was just took some fake pills and told her, all right. That's why he was still so fucking normal. Cause I'm like, nowhere in the world you just took all them pills and you acting normal. That ain't.
So that was at 4:00 when he got, and then like you guys figured out, 4:21 is when he called me at my mom's house.
Soon, Angelica realized nothing had truly settled. Matthew was back on the phone, demanding she return everything he had ever left at her place. Left with little choice, she gathered his belongings and drove them straight to his house. What followed next was nothing short of a nightmare.
I put it all in a bag and set it on the counter, and I told Ron, I said, he can't say that there's anything in the car.
So you mean to tell me that man tried to kill you, put you on stealth, all this other stuff had happened already, and then he called you and tell you that, and then you go drive all his stuff to his house? That don't make no sense. You go back and put yourself back in the danger that you just escaped from? That's crazy.
So that's an excuse that he'll make. So, next thing I know, Ron goes in, and, I sat back where I could see the back of where my car was, and then all of a sudden, like maybe 10 minutes later, Matt comes out. He's like, I need your car keys.
Was the window up at this time?
Yes, I did not.
Okay.
Yeah. I said, for what? What do you need my car keys for? I took everything out and put it on the table for you. It's in there, on the countertop in there for you. It's like, huh? What? I can't hear you. I said, Matt, your stuff is on the counter. Everything is out of the vehicle. I cleaned it out. It's like, huh? Acting like he still couldn't hear me. Then he reached the door and tried to pull the door handle open. I was like, come on, just roll the window down. Just roll it down. And he goes, I said, no, I'm not rolling the window down. I don't trust you. And so he lifts his shirt up and he said, you got 5 seconds to roll the fucking window down.
Did you see it go?
Yes. Okay. He said, I'm going to kill you. And then I'm going to go in there and shoot your stepdad. I didn't give him 5 seconds. I just jumped in the passenger seat. And as soon as I was getting up, he started shooting at me.
However, this wasn't the first time Matthew had caused chaos.
In the driver's seat.
It turned out he struggled with drug addiction and had abused Angelica multiple times while under the influence. That revelation
she kept going back, didn't she?
Changed
she kept going back.
Everything. The police no longer saw him as a man battling mental health issues, but as a cold, calculated abuser, determined to break her piece by piece.
I believe in loving people, but there's a certain evil that you can sense about some people. You know what I mean? And it made it really hard for me to just be... I was on edge with him at all points in time. Plus, we have history from 7 years ago. We have 2 kids when he shot the gun off beside me and my son. You know, I mean...
Where'd that happen at?
Over on Franklin Street.
Okay.
And, you know, he used to abuse me. I was in a battered relationship with him for 7 years.
Why did you stay for 7 years?
And it was, you know, I have this fear. And I'm like, I submit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why I do it. It's just fear.
With the evidence mounting against him, officers were confident Matthew would be behind bars for a long time. Months after the deadly shooting, he recovered and was officially discharged from the hospital on December 17th, 2018. He was later charged with 3 counts of attempted murder, 2 counts of felonious assault, and 1 count of illegal possession of a firearm, and was sentenced to prison for up to 30 years.
We haven't had an officer-involved shooting prior to this since 1996. But when it happens, it affects everybody. It affects everybody because we're all family.
As for Officer McDonald, he returned to duty 6 weeks after the incident. While Matthew remained hospitalized, the shooting was later ruled as self-defense, and Officer McDonald was cleared of all charges.
I'm about to say, man, y'all could see that from the beginning that it was self-defense. That's one of the first cases I would say the police thing was self-defense. Like, man, don't even make no sense. That was good, but that was confusing at the same time. But I like it. Y'all give me some more like this. Subscribe too. Appreciate it.